We are now over halfway in our 2025 IRONMAN Pro Series, and this week we head back down under to the Cairns Airport IRONMAN Cairns. IRONMAN Cairns has always been a fierce battle between the Aussies and the Kiwis, but this year, as part of our IRONMAN Pro Series, it's attracted an international field. G'day and welcome to A Fighting Chance presented by HOKA. I'm Laura Sador and here to give you all the previews and reviews of our IRONMAN Pro Series. Known as the Race in Paradise, IRONMAN Cairns is in the tropical far north of Queensland, Australia. Cairns is also considered the gateway to Australia's Great Barrier Reef, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world. The Daintree rainforest is also located in tropical far north Queensland, and at 135 million years old, it's the oldest rainforest in the world. Cairns is renowned for its relaxed, laid-back ambience, yet in race week, an electric atmosphere as crowds come out in support. This year's lineup will certainly turn up the heat. But first, let's look back at all the action from the Qatar Airways IRONMAN at 70.3 Eagleman.
I slow down, but the ground feel it real slick.
Today, Cambridge plays host to the Qatar Airways IRONMAN 70.3 Eagleman. This is the 9th stop in the 2025 IRONMAN Pro Series.
I could do this all day. Going all in. So bang, but the drop on you real quick. 110. I slow down, but the ground feel it real slick. I could do this all day. 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 Going all in. I could do this all day.
Great day of racing here in Eagleman. Pro Series races, they never disappoint. They're always fast and furious, and I think guys they know how to get the most out of themselves, and so they elevate to a level. My new nickname really should be Mr. Consistent. I'm just consistent and steady, and it was hard. Yeah, it just felt hard all day. Like, it's always a nice test because I just had to go to a nice mental place. I kept thinking I'd get away on the bike, me and Jackson, but it was too big of a group, too big of a rubber band, and so people were filling the gaps, and I was maybe going, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done 75% of the work for the whole group. It pretty quickly became apparent it was going to be a run battle with me and Trevor, and I used my experience, is what I would say, and I used my mental fortitude, and the moment just came naturally. To be honest, the moment came naturally. I didn't have to, I actually wasn't planning on that being the moment. I was planning on waiting a couple more miles, but the moment just happened naturally. And I've hardened myself as a runner over the years while being a triathlete, and that's the same system I'm hoping to do on my swim. Like, everything good takes time, and yeah, I literally started just as a cyclist, and now it's a belief of mine that I came here in this race saying it's most likely going to be one on the run, and I was looking forward to that, and I relished that. Thank you to IRONMAN and Eagleman for having us, and the Pro Series, it's a killer series, and the racing is awesome. Yeah, the racing, every single race is awesome. So thank you guys.
Yeah, it was a really good day. It was definitely a way tougher course than anticipated. I think we all thought a fast flat, that'll be easy, it'll be a really fast day out there, but it just meant that you couldn't hold off the gas at any point. You just had to keep pushing. The swim was actually super tough. It was so choppy in there. I think I got stung by a jellyfish on the face at one point as well, because my face was stinging, and then a few of the other girls said the same thing. So yeah, the swim was actually quite eventful, but happy to get out in the lead. And then out on the bike, I didn't feel the best today. I was just trying to keep my head down, keep pushing. There's definitely like some tough sections with the wind and the road surface, but overall still happy to come off the bike with a bit of a lead. And then yeah, I just had to run solid, and yeah, just kept pushing out there on the run. Got a couple of splits and knew the gap was coming down, so I was definitely trying to run strong, but overall really happy to get the win today, and I think it was a new course record, so yeah, really happy. Yeah, it's super nice. I mean, yeah, the ultimate goal was just finish so I could have that slot, and then yeah, work towards that at the end of the year. It's definitely going to be a long season, but it's nice to have quite a big goal at the end of the year as well.
So after Ironman 7.3 Eagleman, well, there was no change at the top of the overall Pro Series rankings for the women. Anne Reichman, Kat Matthews and Danielle Lewis all sitting 1, 2 and 3. But Alice Alberts, after a 6th place at Eagleman, jumps 9 spots to enter the top 10 in 6th place. And Lisa Bakaris' 5th place at Eagleman moves her up and into 10th. In the men's, Cameron Worth is the new leader at the top with a 10th at Eagleman, and the points from 4 races counting. He sits just 53 points ahead of Christian Blumenfeld. Blumenfeld with just 3 races scoring so far. Paul Schuster was 9th in Eagleman and moves him 10 places up into 6th, and Ben Canute, 7th at Eagleman, moves him into the top 10 in 8th. The Cairns Airport Ironman Cairns starts with the 3.8k Roka swim in the stunning Palm Cove. A 2-lap course this year brought closer to the shoreline should lessen the effects of any potential winds. The 180km Zoot bike course takes athletes north onto the Captain Cook Highway towards Port Douglas, with views of the Pacific Ocean and rainforests. Athletes will complete 2 laps of this course between Palm Cove and Port Douglas before, on completion of lap 2, head past Palm Cove and south into downtown Cairns and T2. The HOKA run course is 4 laps along the beautiful Cairns Esplanade, packed with crowded support. Whilst this race takes place in the Australian winter, the temperatures can be mid to high 20s degrees C, and that's 79 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Now let's take a look at the stellar start list we have at this year's race. Well, New Zealand's Hannah Berry is back to defend her title, and so too returning is Lotta Wilms, who was second to Berry in 2024. This pair have traded places in races, and in the 8 races they have both raced since 2023, they are 4 apiece. Australian Reagan Hollyoake, having only been racing as a pro for a year, has won the last 4 full-distance races, her last being Ironman New Zealand in March this year. But hoping to spoil the Aussie-Kiwi party is American Jackie Herring. Unfortunately, a DNF at Ironman Hamburg, Herring will be motivated by those fast times in Hamburg and wanting to get back on track in the Ironman Pro Series, but also secure her Kona slot. Aussies Penny Slater and Kylie Simpson could also be in the mix. Slater has a 4th and 3rd in Cairns, and last year was 2nd at Ironman Texas and a fantastic 7th at the Ironman World Championships in Nice. A new coach and hopefully injury-free, Slater could have a great race. Simpson has won Cairns in 2021 and 2023, but also has a 3rd and 4th to her name here, so knows this course well. She's strong on the bike and run, but loses a lot of time in the swim that she'll have to make back up. Then keep an eye out for Australian Charlotte McShane, normally seen on the WTS circuit, but will debut at the Ironman distance in Cairns. And to the men, well, Braden Curry has won this race 3 times in 2023, 2019 and 2018. He's also finished 2nd here twice last year, but also in 2022 and a 3rd in 2017. He's certainly no stranger to this course. Fellow New Zealander Mike Phillips has finished this race 4 times, his highest placing last year in 3rd behind Curry. But Phillips is coming off the back of winning Ironman New Zealand earlier this year. Then there's a strong contingent from overseas heading to Cairns. American Matthew Marquardt, who is last seen training whilst on a cruise with his family, balances training with also being a medical student. American Matt Hansen also makes the trip. Having last raced in Cairns in 2016, will be looking to add some good points to his Pro Series tally. Then also keep an eye out for Jamie Riddle. The South African finished 5th at Ironman South Africa early this year on debut at the distance and could very well be in the mix and challenging for the podium. So let's cross over to find out what Daniela Reef has to say and her thoughts on the race.
Hi everyone, at the course it's going to be an ocean swim. The water should be around 22-23 degrees, so definitely the good swimmers like Josh Amberger, but also Jamie Riddle, all good swimmers, probably gonna benefit a little bit. Then we have a bike course that's rather rolling. It's definitely a fast course. It looks like it's going to be warm, around 27 degrees. So that's not extremely hot. So I would say a good day to have a fast race and to push hard, especially for the athletes training in the warmer regions like Australia or South Africa. That definitely helps them. And then the run is pretty much flat, fast course. And overall, it's a very fast Ironman course. So I think we can expect some exciting times again after Hamburg. Pretty exciting from the women's side, and now having both together on the same course. So yeah, I think it's going to be definitely a very interesting race. Lots of strong athletes on the start line, and yeah, we'll find out on Sunday who's gonna take that tape and be the best of the day. So make sure to tune in and have fun watching.
You can catch all the action on Ironman Now, Outside TV, DAZN and The Key. That's all from me. I'll see you next time.